Making calls to save Earth.
もしもしもしもしもし
Green forces, do you copy?
You seem to be having fun. What you playing?
Tetris? The objective of the game is stack up blocks to make them disappear. I'm really good at it.
Such a sad game. The blocks just disappear into thin air.
Oh, true.
You guys are being silly. I'm simply polishing my craft for something bigger. I heard about these blocks that become more Earth-friendly as you stack them up.
I also have stacks of money in my bank account.
Why are you always talking about money? No, I'm talking about a Silicon Valley startup that's working on a futuristic battery system. They stack up huge blocks, just like Tetris. Don't you guys know?
Of course we know, silly island boy. We're in Silicon Valley and we just talked to them.
Antora Energy, right? Yeah, they were super cool. Let's call them up to find out more. Moshi Moshi, Justin. Can you fill us in?
We call it a thermal battery. So the resistive heating process is just like a toaster. You just run electricity through a filament basically, and that heats up, and that heats up the carbon blocks. Carbon blocks are basically just like the graphite that are in your pencil, just like pencil lead. So same material on a fundamental basis. You basically open a little door or a little shutter on the side of the storage system, and that allows the thermal glow, this intense thermal radiation coming off of the hot carbon, to be released from that little port or that little door. But the really fun part is how you extract the energy from the storage system. When we started the company, one of the major challenges with the thermal storage architecture was the lack of a suitable heat engine, a way to convert that stored heat back into electricity. And so we really did a deep dive on heat engine technologies, and we looked at all the conventional types of heat engines, like steam turbines, gas turbines, Stirling engines, internal combustion engines. And what we found is that none of those systems looked that attractive. What we found is that the thermophotovoltaic converter, or TPV for short, had the potential to be really, really high efficiency. We thought we could do a lot better than what had been done in the past. And we thought, based on our modeling and what had been demonstrated in solar PV, that we could get to above 50% conversion efficiency. So that was one of our core hypotheses as a company. That was our core hypothesis, and we still believe that. And to date, we've demonstrated over 40% conversion efficiency from heat to electricity with our TPV devices, and that's the world record for any solid-state heat engine. And to the original question, why is this important? That innovation, being able to convert heat to electricity with high efficiency in a solid-state device with no moving parts, much lower cost and lower maintenance than a conventional steam turbine. And critically now, you guys saw the manufacturing line. That line represents a huge step forward in that we're not just doing this on a research level. We're not just saying, here's one of these we demonstrated once. We're starting initial production of these things at a pretty large scale. But it was pretty clear the lack of an inexpensive energy storage system was the biggest challenge, the biggest missing piece in the future of clean energy. The challenge with lithium-ion batteries, though, is cost. Basically, if you want to build a longer duration battery that has the ability to discharge for more hours, you're going to have to just build a bigger battery installation, and that means scaling up every part of that lithium-ion battery system, and that costs a lot of money. So right now what that means is that lithium-ion battery deployments are limited from an economic perspective to about 4 hours of duration. No one's really installing lithium-ion battery systems with longer duration than about 4 hours. What our technology does is it provides a way to store energy that's more than an order of magnitude cheaper than a lithium-ion battery, so more than 10x less expensive. Because our storage temperature is so high and we operate the system above 1500 degrees Celsius, we're able to deliver industrial processing to basically every single industry on Earth, including really tough to decarbonize high temperature industries like cement, lime, steel, glass, and petrochemicals. So we're currently building a pilot storage unit out in Fresno County in California, and this is a pretty large scale pilot. It's about 5 megawatt hours of storage capacity. And this is really, the fundamental demonstration of the technology in customer applications.
That was very impressive. Before the interview, whenever I heard the word battery, lithium was the first word that popped into my mind. This magical battery system is very new to me.
Shuo from Lower Carbon Capital told me about this place. It's definitely a promising company. As a matter of fact, one of their investors is Bill Gates.
Wow. Don't they have any weaknesses?
Well, an important factor is how fast they can scale up. That's why they already have an up-and-running TPV manufacturing line.
The heavy industry seems to be a perfect fit, and they're in the process of convincing companies how much they can be of help.
I wonder if my Tetris skills can help them out.
Well, send in your resume and find out. Though I don't think your Tetris skills will come in handy.
Aww.
Moshi moshi? Moshi moshi?